Hello and welcome to Affiliate Reviews. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at OnlineWealth. Now, OnlineWealth is we're going to see the term MMO here. But this is not a massively multiplayer online game. In this case, it's going to stand for Mixed Media Optimization. What that means is that we're talking about taking different kinds of digital media and using them together to promote products. So this is a training program, or rather a series of training courses. Just before we jump in any further, I do want to remind you, if you want to check out this sales page for yourself, and if you're interested in purchasing the product, you can do that through the link in the video description. I will receive a commission if you purchase the product through my link. If you decide you want to purchase the product, I'd love for you to do it through my link, but my goal is to help you to understand the product as it's being offered and to figure out whether or not it's a good product for you or not. Now, this is a massive sales page, and so far this morning it has frozen on me about 4 times, so if at some point we need to stop and reload, we'll just do that and continue on. With that in mind, let's jump in. So again, as I mentioned, this is a series of training courses. The front end is $20 US, which is not a bad price. I am recording this about a day before it launches. We're going to see there's a lot of hype on this. Like I said, this is a big sales page. Whoever did the copywriting for this, as well as the sales page building, I hope they were paid well for it, because it's huge. So we're going to cover video marketing, social marketing, funnel marketing, affiliate marketing, membership sites, and email marketing. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, these are probably the most relevant areas. I mean, it's pretty thoroughly covering the majority of online commerce and online marketing. Even if you're selling a tangible good, if you're selling books or T-shirts or hats or toys or collectibles, whatever you're moving, you're still going to be able to benefit from these things, because you're going to be able to drive more traffic to your product. So very, very rarely is this not going to be to your benefit. Possibly if you're selling a limited number of products on something like eBay, but otherwise, there's nobody. If you've got an Amazon store and you're able to use social marketing, funnel marketing, email marketing to drive up more traffic to get people coming to sell what you have, you're going to benefit from that, right? It's all about numbers ultimately. So hundreds of videos, gigs and gigs of data. Some people would say data. This is coming to us from Alex Gahn. So again, here's our courses. I'm not going to read through all of these. I'm going to leave that to you. I'm just going to touch on them very, very briefly. Social wealth. This is obviously going to be covering social media. Let's get rid of that. Social media, of course, is hugely relevant these days. Whether it's Facebook or Instagram, or even there's a lot that's going to get covered under social wealth and social media, and some of it is probably stuff that a lot of you are not going to expect. Things like Pinterest to be relevant. Pinterest is intensely relevant, and in fact, I think it was last year. It was either 2020 or 2021. I think Pinterest was one of the top-rated, fastest-growing sectors for marketing. So, a lot of social media platforms that you might not really think of using for marketing are being used for marketing. Funnel wealth. So, sales funnel is the idea. It's literally you're casting a broad net. That is, you're setting up various channels that are all ultimately running towards a sales page, or again, it could be your website, could be your Amazon store, whatever. Email wealth, email marketing continues to be huge. Push button marketing or push notification marketing is, I would say, fast catching up to it these days, but emails are still pretty big. Affiliate wealth. I've said, I don't know how many times, if you're limiting yourself to selling physical products, I think you're short selling yourself, because digital products are simply so much easier. It's so much simpler in so many ways. There's no shipping. You're not purchasing the same thing over and over and over again. Anyway, Affiliate Wealth is going to be looking at the ways that it's going to be pointing out a lot of things that affiliates tend to do wrong, and helping you to figure out how to do things in an efficient way. Video Wealth, obviously, if you're watching this, you are a testament to the effectiveness of video. Membership Wealth, this is looking at paid membership sites. Now, free membership sites can come into this as well, but paid membership sites are amazing when it comes to income. And the simple reason for that is that if somebody purchases my product or a product that I'm promoting once, I'm going to make one sale. But if when you're simply dealing with any kind of sales, doesn't matter if it's affiliate or it's your own stuff, when you're dealing with sales, you really, most of the time, you don't know exactly how much you're going to, you have some estimates, but you don't know how much income you're going to generate in a day or a week or a month. Membership sites are great because you can say, hey, I've got 300 people who are each paying $7.95 per month to be part of my membership site. Therefore, I'm going to make this much money. You are going to get some fluctuation in that. New people will join, some people will leave, but overall, memberships are fantastic as income generators for you. Now, we're going to gloss a lot because, again, this is a massive, massive sales page. We are, at this point, about a fifth of the way down, I think. So I'm going to leave you to read most of this, because this is going to break down every single course. So this is the social course, social wealth course, I should say. So we're talking about Facebook, YouTube, goodness, it's been a long day already. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc., Instagram, and more. The course has got 70 videos and is growing daily. And we're not going to watch the video. Video Wealth, how to market on YouTube. Now, I would not, I'll be honest, YouTube is still the big one. But if you're putting out the trouble, if you're going to the trouble of putting out a video and you're looking to do this on a big scale, I would not limit myself simply to YouTube. There's so many other fast-growing video platforming services available online now that why not jump over and use a few of them? BitChute or Odyssey, and particularly in YouTube. I'm not going to get political with this, but simply to say that YouTube, in censoring and banning a lot of influencers who've said things that are not necessarily popular or mainstream lately, YouTube has been losing a lot of their audience to those other platforms. And as more and more people leave YouTube, that's going to leave them, that's going to put the other platforms in a stronger and stronger position. But if you understand marketing on YouTube, you're going to have a pretty easy time learning how to market on someplace like Odyssey. Okay, how to create content, how to create video sales letters. All of this is going to be beneficial to you. Audio loops, images. By the way, I don't do any of this stuff because I'm just putting out... These are basically cheap, dirty videos that I toss out for you guys so that you can hopefully benefit from what I know about the online economy. Video is the future. It's true. Most people, given the option, would rather watch a 5-minute video than they would read a 200-word article or review. So we're going to go down through that. Funnel Wealth. So you can learn about passive cash funnels, no-cost marketing funnels. We've put build cash. We've got a little bit of repetition in here. Funnel secrets and surveys. Surveys can be tremendously effective used properly. Getting your first sales funnel going, non-stop traffic funnel, setting up a sales funnel. we're going to go down. Like I said, I don't want this to be a huge video. Affiliate wealth. These are all parts of the online wealth, by the way, just to remind you. So picking a niche, creating content, selecting affiliate offers. Now this is significant, by the way, because while I'm just basically taking a random smattering of new and upcoming products and tossing them out to you guys so that you're aware of them, if we were doing this via a membership or via an email, I would probably be looking at working into a specific niche, right? So there's all kinds of things. We might focus on cryptocurrency, or we might focus on PLR content or something like that. There's all kinds of different niches and sub-niches in the online economy, and if you want to do really, really well in your business, not simply in kind of your secondary hobby, but you want to do really well in terms of a business approach, you're going to find yourself doing really, really well if you focus on one specific area. Okay, you don't necessarily want to cover the entire gamut of what is available. I'm not sure what my wealth money... I hadn't noticed this before when I'd gone over it, but anyway, we're just going to keep going down here. Affiliate wealth and membership wealth. So again, this is dealing with our membership sites using PLR. Now again, I've done a lot of reviews on a lot of PLR products. There's a ton of private label rights content that is available and that is coming out all the time. So again, if you decide you want to focus on, say, health and wellness or self-help or something like that, or you want to focus on, well, just to borrow from this, you could focus on affiliate marketing. There's all kinds of things where you don't even need to create your own content. You're literally just buying content from other people and rebranding it as your own. Okay, how to increase retention rates so members stick around for longer, right? If you've got a $10 a month site, you don't want people to come and be there for 2 months. You want them to be there for years. Okay, membership. And again, there's videos for all of these. We're not going to watch them as part of this because I don't want this to be a 45-minute video. Email wealth. We're just going to kind of gloss over this one. Basically, I think we've got the gist of it by now. It's going to teach you how to build a list, how to use that list well. And then you're going to get some bonuses. Now, all of this comes for the $20. Let's see, so you're going to get VIP Skype coaching and private Facebook group membership. Now, the Facebook group membership can be quite beneficial because you're not at that point simply learning from 1 or 2 or 3 people, but suddenly you have the opportunity to pick the brains of however many dozens or hundreds or potentially thousands of people who are in the community. So you can get very, very good advice. And if somebody gives you bad advice, if you ask a question in the group and someone gives you bad advice, other people will likely step in and tell you, hey, you know, I wouldn't necessarily do this. So the Facebook membership is actually, in my mind, is actually a really great bonus. I've certainly benefited from a few of those in the past. Bonus 2, super affiliate secrets. So how do you get more traffic? How do you drum up even more sales to another affiliate? So again, this is all training stuff. You're gonna get ultimately a lot. We've got more email stuff here. Traffic booster secrets, 250,000 funnel kit, YouTube hack 2020 and channel search engine optimization, 3 steps to build 100,000 to 1 million business online, 80 hot selling MMO products from 7-figure top marketers. I will say, and it's going to be up to you, but I would be careful with a lot of the stuff that comes from top marketers. I'll throw this in just as a personal opinion. A lot of the top marketers are not honest marketers. There's a lot of products that look really good, that make really good claims, and people who make lots and lots of money. And the reason is that they're putting out products that their affiliates are happy to share because there's lots of money in it. But the people who buy them have very, very, very low satisfaction rates. You get high return rates, but it depends what you want to do. I'm not passing judgment on what kind of products you are or are not comfortable selling. Obviously, for myself, I'm focused on trying to find good products. So I think that's everything. Now it's telling us there's a total value of about $40,000, and it can be yours for $20. This is a ton of training. This is a ton of information. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to go over and look at them, but if you purchase this, you will be offered a lot of one-time offers. And none of them are going to be as affordable as this one. What you do with that is going to be up to you. Significantly, this is not a product where you're going to buy the front end and then realize after you've bought the front end that you're not getting the complete thing, because you're getting training, right? You're getting training, you're getting information, you're getting knowledge and basically secrets. What that's going to do for you is to teach you, to help you on your way. You're going to benefit from that in the long term. So I'm going to strongly recommend the front end of this product. What you do with any of the one-time offers, that's going to be up to you. I have glossed over them. I'm not going to try to discuss them all in this particular video. But there are other products, and I frequently give these bad reviews. I think I've got one probably coming up later on today, where you buy the front end, but the front end is really an incomplete product, or it's an extremely limited product, or you get an online software and you aren't told this when you buy it, but it turns out that you're only allowed to do a very limited amount with it, and the first upsell is, well, you bought the front end for $20, but for $80, you can unlock the full power, and you can do 3 campaigns or something like that. This isn't one of those. There's extra stuff you can buy, but the front end is going to be a lot of training. So I'm going to give this a very strong approval from myself. I think you're going to benefit if you're looking to set up online. If you're new, especially if you're new, this is going to be of great benefit to you. So I'm going to strongly recommend this for the front end of the product. And anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this off. Check this out. Links in the description down below. Check out the sales page. And I hope that that's been helpful to you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you back here again soon.